iOS 27 has brought so many new cool AI features. We've all heard about the new updated Siri and the new photo controls, but one I haven't seen talked about as much is the brand new Shortcuts app. It is actually useful now. The Shortcuts app has always been very capable, but for the average person that doesn't really know how to set up a shortcut more complex than 1 or 2 steps, it can be pretty daunting. So a lot of people just don't even use it. Myself included. I don't really use the Shortcuts app. I've never really touched it. I haven't wanted to take the time to set up all of the steps needed to get something actually useful. But in iOS 27, that is different now. You no longer have to know exactly what steps to take within the Shortcuts app to get it to do what you want. You can type out a prompt like you're talking to Siri or an AI agent, and it will build that shortcut for you. I played with it a little bit already, but today I'm going to push it to its limits to see just how good it is and how useful it is for you. So before we get into trying those out, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. I'm going to be doing these all real time right here on my phone. So I honestly have no idea if these are actually going to work or not. So if you go into the Shortcuts app, you can click New Shortcut at the bottom and it just brings it right up. You can describe the shortcut you want. At the top right, you can still click here to go to the traditional shortcuts builder if you want to do it that way, but I want to try it using the new AI Siri. So let's describe the first shortcut. Basically, every time I get to work, I text my wife that I arrived. So I'm gonna see if it can do that. So let's do this. When I arrive at work, text my wife made it to work. I do it every single day. I get to work just so that she knows that I made it there safely. This will test if it knows where work is, if it knows who my wife is. So here, let's hit send and see if it does it. When you arrive at work, send a message to wife. Okay, at the top right, it looks like you can tap here and see the actual steps it takes. So when I arrive at work at any time, so I can change that if I want, send made it to work to wife. Let's try describing a change, because at the bottom you can have it change something. So only do this, let's say between 6:30 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. There we go. All right. So it looks like it's changed the time from 6:30 to between 6:30 and 7:30 and send made it to work to wife. This one, I can't really test this one, but it seems to have done it. This was a very simple one. So let's try something a little bit more complex. Okay, so I wrote, when I connect to my car's Bluetooth, find my ETA home, text it to my wife, then open Apple Music. So this tests a couple more things. It's gonna be a little bit more complicated, a couple more steps, Bluetooth connection in there. So let's see if it can handle that one. It's doing it pretty quickly. I mean, it's a lot quicker than I would have made it myself if I had to go through and create each step. So when you connect to any Bluetooth device, okay, so that's where it can't specifically choose the Bluetooth device. When any device is connected, I have to manually pick the device. That's okay. Not bad, it's not perfect. I did specify my car's Bluetooth, so I wish it kind of asked me which Bluetooth device. That's okay. Get driving time from current location to home. Send my ETA is to wife, and then it opens music. That's pretty cool. I like that. It's another one I can't really test now. It's gonna have to be circumstantial to when I'm coming home. Okay, this next one, I don't know if it's gonna do it, but it's something that I think would be a great feature. I use the Reminders app to store all of my groceries because it sorts it into categories. I like that, it's really nice, and I can share it with my wife so we have the same reminders list for our groceries, but I don't wanna have to keep manually typing it in. So what I wanna be able to do is walk through the kitchen and say what I need in a long voice recording, and then it parses that and then adds all of those items. So I'm gonna see if it can do that. If it can do that, then that's awesome. That's gonna be so good. Okay, so I wrote, record my voice and add everything I say as individual items on my groceries reminders list. If it can pull this off, that's awesome. I have a couple more extra complicated ones, but if it can pull this off, then this might be actually my most useful shortcut, honestly. The shortcut will record your voice, extract grocery items, add items to grocery list. Let's see what steps it took. Okay, so it can actually use the cloud model from the new Apple AI Siri. That's cool. I didn't know it could do that. Split response by new lines. See, I would not have known how to do it. This is such a complex shortcut that being able to just type it with natural language it's a game changer. Honestly, this is amazing. Let's test it. This is one I can actually test. So let's try it out. I need milk, eggs, cheeseburgers, salt. Okay, so it cut me off early. I wasn't done yet. Like, that's something I don't like. I wish it would have kept me going. It allowed me to keep trying, but let me see if it did it. Let's go to my groceries. Milk, eggs, cheeseburgers. Oh, it works. That works. That's so good. If I could just get it to not stop listening. There we go. On tap. Okay, so I can actually change that. That's probably something I could go and describe a change to, but I was able to just go into the steps and change that stop listening. So that, no complaints. Honestly, it did it. That's incredible. Wow, I'm honestly blown away. That's gonna be so useful. Okay, the next one's a little bit more complex in a different way. Everyone knows screenshots add up, and that's annoying. I don't want to have to go through and delete all of them. So I wrote, find all the screenshots on my phone older than 30 days, show them to me, and ask if I want to delete them permanently. So let's see if it can create that one. This one, honestly, I have more faith that this one will work than the last one. I feel like the last one was more complicated. So if it could do that one, I think it can do almost anything. The shortcut will find screenshots older than 30 days, show them in a quick look preview, ask for confirmation to delete. Let's see what steps it took to do that. Current date, subtract the hours, I guess that's 30 days. Find all of the photos. See, the average person is not gonna want to do all of this. They're not gonna want to or know how to do all of this. I don't know how to do all this. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out if I wanted to, but I don't want to. It's not worth my time to want to do this. So this is so good. Let's test it out. Let's see if it works. I'm gonna run this shortcut and we're gonna see what happens. Okay, my screen recording ended because I ran out of storage space, but also it gave me an error, said it could not be completed. I waited for a long time. It's probably because I have a lot of screenshots, but it built what I wanted it to do. Just can't really test it right now. I will test it later. So this one is the ultimate test. It is multiple steps. It's got a timer in there. I wrote, when I say good night, read the weather for tomorrow out loud, dim all of the lights in the house, and play relaxing music for 30 minutes. Then just turn off the bedroom lights and music. So I'm testing if it can have the 30-minute time where it waits. I want to leave the rest of the lights dim in case I have to get up, get some water, but I want just the bedroom lights to turn off. So this is multiple steps, multiple different things. This is more complicated than the other ones. So I really want to know if this will work. Okay, so this one might not have worked. Let's see, it says to create a home shortcut, you'll need to use the shortcut editor. Get tomorrow's weather forecast, speak the weather. So let's see what that means. Okay, so it sounds like it can't do, that's the one limitation it can't do, is like home stuff. It can't automate my home shortcuts, which is kind of annoying, but everything else has been really good. I'm genuinely very surprised at how well it works. It's a little disappointing that it doesn't work with home shortcuts, but let me know down in the comments if there's any useful shortcuts you've been able to make or any ideas that you want me to try. That was super cool. Hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.